dear sons and daughters of planet Earth. I am Ashtar Commander. We have already said it here a few times, but it seems that many prefer not to hear it or choose not to believe it. They like to live as they are without worrying about what is to come. I would say that these are not right, nor are they wrong. Because every single thing that will happen in your world, no matter where you are on the planet, regardless of your will or your want, will just happen. You should keep living your lives as you have always lived them. Just have as your goal and focus your path and behavior for the fifth dimension, living in the ways of thinking and acting for the fifth dimension. That is all. The rest is nothing to worry about, because nothing will stay in place, and nothing will be the same. Up to this point, we haven't given up on anyone. There is no being on this planet that we have ever said, "This one we wash our hands of." There is not, even those whose path may not have been of the light. We are also trying to make them change. We don't despise anybody. We don't judge anybody. We don't separate anybody. And everybody is equal, regardless of their path. The only thing we do is respect the choices they have made. My mission was to evolve this planet. So when I took on this mission as the planetary Christ, I said, I am going to evolve the Earth. This is what I have done and brought about with the help of everyone around me. But from my own decision. I made this decision. I convinced everybody in the universe to come and help this planet. And here we are in the final stretch. The worst part is done in the sense of freeing the planet. It was the worst part because this planet was tied up, dark, and totally isolated from the rest of the universe. This is no longer the case. Gaia is free, receiving all the light from the central sun as it has always been. And it is preparing by leaps and bounds for its own ascension. But at no time have I separated the planet from men. The Earth will go along with its race, with the human race that is within it, within its atmosphere. I never imagined evolving the planet and not leaving any living being on this planet. You are part of a new process, the ascension in the physical body. Many people think it is an easy process, but it is not. It is a radical change in your bodies, in your minds. And we are doing everything gradually so the reactions are as mild as possible. So when I or any of us come here and ask you to vibrate light, to vibrate peace, to vibrate light for your brothers and sisters and the planet, we are not kidding. We know what exists and is manipulated behind everything. Your world, this planet Earth, has been liberated outside the universe. The freedom of your people has not happened yet. It happens step by step because we don't want to shock humanity. We don't want to bring about exacerbate hatred or desperate revolt. So we do everything calmly and quietly so everyone can analyze their feelings. So when we say to you, listen to your hearts, many interpret it in which way? Oh, my heart tells me that. Were you connected to your divine presence and listened to your higher self? Or did your mind tell what your heart said? The vast majority still don't know or understand what listening to the heart is. Many understand the following: oh, I like bananas, I don't like oranges very much. Then we say, listen to your heart. Oh, my heart says I like bananas, so I'm going to eat bananas. But if you had heard to your higher self, it would say, look, the orange may be bitter, you may not like it very much, but it does you much more good than bananas. You have not yet understood what it is to go into the divine presence. It is to silence the mind and simply believe that there is a mighty being inside your heart, your higher self, and it is he who has to give the orders, he who has to show the way, not your mind, not your wanting, not what you like. We have been saying this here, often listen to the heart, and you understand. I listen to what I like. This is the ego talking, not the heart. Because a great majority of the time, the heart will say something you will not like to hear. Often it is what you reject and don't accept it is because there is a lesson there. There is your evolution, not what you like. What you want is not listening to your heart. So I keep insisting that you must learn to listen to the higher self. There will come a time when we will not be in voice here with you. It will be a time of total isolation. Who will you listen to? Your heart. Then I tell you that you are wrong because, at this point in your journey, you should be listening to your higher self, which will tell you what path to take, the decision to make, and the actions you should take. It is your higher self, not your mind, what you want or like. You must have your higher self as a friend, not your heart-mind. I sincerely hope that each one of you will go deeper into this subject, how to reach the higher self. Do your internal, solid research. Talk to yourself, have peace in your mind, and disconnect from the world outside. Do whatever ritual you want, but learn to listen to your higher self. Seek to be in this place, sitting with your higher self in front of you, talking, exchanging ideas. That is what you need to seek, listening to your heart. Not the heart that tells you what you like to hear. This is not listening to the heart, this is listening to the mind and the ego. Your path has not been easy. We have presented many techniques that have elevated you here. Now it seems that the main thing you have forgotten is the contact with your higher self, which is the contact with the one who guides your soul, who knows what is good for you and what is not. So learn to get in touch with it. And I'm not going to say it is difficult because the higher self is not outside but inside. If you call from the heart, with love and respect, believing that you will be heard and get your answer, you will listen and see how easy it is. The barriers to reaching the higher self are put up by your ego and mind, not by the higher self, which is available. You must call out with love and respect, and your higher self will answer promptly and lovingly. Thank you for watching. We love you so much.